Gentle parenting, positive parenting, mindful parenting, conscious parenting, whatever you want to call it. This parenting style has been on the rise in recent years, and with the extra publicity also comes the criticisms and the flat out lies. In today's video, we are debunking the top 10 myths of gentle parenting. So grab a cup of coffee, tea, wine, no judgment here. Sit back and enjoy. Okay, let's get this one out of the way because this is one of the main misconceptions about gentle parenting and one of the reasons why I, quite frankly, don't like the term. Many people make the mistake of thinking that being a gentle parent or a positive parent is the same thing as being a permissive parent or letting your child do whatever they want. But this simply isn't true. Yes, gentle parenting often involves giving your child freedom to express their feelings and explore the world, but it also means setting boundaries and creating clear expectations, something that is lacking in the permissive parenting style. We'll talk more about this in a bit. I hear this one a lot too.
I don't have time to be a gentle parent.
Listen, parenting in any form requires attention and effort. That much is a given. But contrary to popular belief, gentle parenting is not necessarily more time-consuming than other parenting styles, and it may even be easier in some regards. When you use gentle parenting techniques, it saves you a lot of time because you tend to be more proactive in understanding and addressing your child's needs rather than responding to misbehavior reactively. It also helps children learn important life skills such as problem solving, communication, and self-regulation so they can become more independent. Ultimately, gentle parenting takes some thoughtfulness and understanding, but you'll probably be less stressed and have a more peaceful home as a result. So isn't that where you'd want to put your effort? Gentle parenting is only for quiet parents. I'm an Italian from New Jersey. I don't think anyone has ever described me as quiet. Contrary to what many believe, gentle parenting is not speaking in a fake, muted, robotic tone to your child, as it's sometimes portrayed on social media. You can express your emotions in a real, healthy way and talk to your child in a normal voice. This is actually important in order to teach them emotional intelligence. But having knowledge of the nervous system and utilizing positive parenting tools allows you to remain in a calm state and regulate your own emotions when your child is having a tantrum, which may be why this myth exists. Gentle parenting means you can't discipline your child. Gentle parenting does not mean that you cannot discipline your child. It actually may be the best way to do so. Discipline comes from the Latin word disciplina, which means to teach. True discipline means teaching your little one how to behave, understand consequences, and learn valuable lessons. Gentle parenting relies on age-appropriate techniques with respect and compassion rather than punishment tactics where the goal is to inflict suffering, pain, or loss that serves as retribution. Through positive discipline, a child learns to take ownership of their own behavior and set goals to reach their highest potential. Gentle parenting utilizes natural and logical consequences to help children learn from their mistakes. So a natural consequence happens with no intervention from the parent and is a natural result of their choices. So for example, your child doesn't want to wear a coat. Then they go outside and then they're cold. Or they throw their toy and it breaks. These are examples of natural consequences. There are also times when logical consequences are appropriate. So a logical consequence is related to the child's action. So for example, if they're throwing blocks across the room, a logical consequence would be to take away the blocks because they aren't using them safely. Again, these consequences are related to the child's action, and they often have to do with safety, but not all the time. Disciplining your child with gentle parenting techniques helps them to understand the importance of respect and empathy while also helping you develop a secure bond with your child. Gentle parenting raises snowflake children who don't know how to cope with the real world. Ah, I love this one. This is actually the exact opposite of what gentle parenting does. Gentle parenting helps create resilient children who grow up more confident and better equipped to handle adversity. So no, gentle parenting does not raise snowflake children. It raises emotionally intelligent, independent thinkers who know how to navigate life with grace and understanding. By utilizing positive discipline techniques, your child will learn important lessons such as accountability, empathy, and respect, all while feeling supported and understood by you as their parent. And when a child feels heard, respected, and loved by their parent, it helps them develop strong emotional intelligence, which in turn helps them to cope better with the real world. Children of gentle parents are codependent. Children of gentle parents are actually more independent and self-reliant because they feel secure in their relationships with their parents. Gentle parenting teaches children how to express emotions in a healthy way, handle difficult situations better, and develop problem-solving skills. These skills help children build confidence, become more resilient, and make decisions on their own, things that will all serve them well in life. Gentle parenting creates spoiled, entitled brats. False. Gentle parenting focuses on teaching your child responsibility and accountability for their actions. It encourages children to take ownership of their choices and teaches them the consequences of those choices. It does not mean letting your children do whatever they want or giving in to whining and tantrums. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Positive or gentle parenting helps children learn to control their emotions, make choices that are respectful of others, and be responsible for their own actions. Gentle parents have no control over their children. Gentle parenting is about helping children understand their own choices and the consequences of those choices. It does not mean letting them do whatever they want. It's about teaching them respectful behavior and helping them develop strong emotional intelligence. It also involves setting firm boundaries and expectations so that your child knows what's acceptable behavior and what's not. Gentle parents also allow their children to express their feelings in a healthy way, while also guiding them toward making responsible decisions. This approach allows parents to have control over their children while still giving them space that they need to explore and learn. Gentle parenting means always being your child's friend rather than a parent. Yeah. If you call being a calm, confident leader who holds boundaries a friend, then yeah, you're a friend. Gentle parenting is about being a leader and a guide for your child, while also providing them with love, support, and understanding. It's about setting boundaries, yet being flexible enough to adjust when you need to. It's also about making sure your child knows that they can come to you when they need help, while teaching them how to make decisions on their own. This way, children learn to be self-sufficient and confident. Gentle parenting doesn't work. What do you define as working when it comes to parenting? If it's to raise compliant children who obey everything while putting their own needs and emotions aside, then gentle parenting may not be the best approach. But if it's to raise children who are confident, self-reliant, and independent, then yes, gentle parenting works. Studies have shown that gentle parenting helps create secure attachments between parents and their children, which leads to improved emotional intelligence in children, better relationship with peers, better problem-solving skills, and increased resilience. These are all important developmental skills that will help your child succeed as they grow older and face the real world. So again, gentle parenting does work. If you're looking for a quick fix, gentle parenting probably isn't it. We're talking a long game here. This is a journey, and many of these skills take time to develop, but building a strong, trusting, secure, lasting connection with your child is certainly worth it, to me at least. All that being said, I'm not here to tell you how to parent. Only you can say what's best for your family. If gentle parenting or positive parenting doesn't vibe with you, I'd like you to stop and think about why. Truly. Oftentimes, we parent our kids with the same parenting behaviors that we experienced as kids because that's all we know. But if something doesn't feel right to you, don't be afraid to look at it, examine it, or change it. This can be a very difficult thing to do on your own. Sometimes it helps to have someone help us through this process and uncover things you may not even be aware of. If you want more support in your parenting, check out the link in the description box to see how I can help. Be honest, did any of these myths surprise you? Let me know in the comments if they did, and be sure to like this video and share it if you found it helpful. If you're a parent of little ones, be sure to subscribe for more tips to make life with littles easier and more enjoyable. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video.